ladies and gentlemen, I'm Thomas Finn Jameson. On my channel you'll find reviews, music, comedy, pure cinema and more. Today I'm going to be doing a Vault album review. Now a Vault album review occurs when I review an album prior to the year I'm recording in this case 2020. So the album's from 2004. It's The Streets, A Grand Don't Come For Free. So intro and background about this album, I reviewed it. I reviewed original Pirate Material, listened to a lot of Streets in Scarborough a few years ago with some mates. Scarborough Massive! I gave a Whoa Nelly review to original Pirate Material, loved it. That's my highest score. Whoa Nelly is 10 out of 10. The album is a concept album. There's a lot of storytelling that goes on in the tracks. Just shoot game in the form of story raps now. Outcast reference. So without further ado, let's get to the review. Some of the tracks. Some of them. So the opener, It Was Supposed to Be So Easy. It's alright. Some nice sampled strings. Overall, it's kind of mediocre. Kicks it off in a mediocre fashion. Could well be in. Really nice tune. Nice melody. And the piano riff is really cool on here. And it's old school! Old school! Oh, I love this track. Not Addicted. What a corker! It has a kicking beat. And it doesn't dilly-dally. With lovely lyrics. Tune, absolute tune. It really is. So, Blinded by the Lights. It depicts a guy popping E whilst waiting for his mates to show up outside a nightclub, I believe, or another establishment. It's an awesome song. It blends unique British garage and a hip-hop style. Really cool tune. Wouldn't have it any other way. One of the best tracks on here. Fair to say, I like it, I like it. Jerry and the Pacemakers reference. There are themes of relationships and urban life, which are told in these status update-like songs. You could really say most of, if not all, the tracks on A Grand Don't Come For Free are like status updates. There are modern rappers today that like to do that with their songs, and have them be like, telling a kind of a story. Is definitely the case on here, in my opinion. Another track, Get Out of My House. Not a fan of the back and forth. Didn't really like the track, the beat, or the lyrics, I have to say. Fit But You Know It. A British classic. Quote, yes, yes, oh yay. This song garnered the streets a lot of fanboys, fanboys. The fanboys are calling. Duran Duran reference. Next track, another track, What Is He Thinking? Another one of the better tracks on here. One of the better tracks, definitely. I really dig the instrumentation with that popping percussion. And again, it's kind of like a status update of the track. What an outro. Absolutely fantastic outro. Oh man, we get to this classic. Oh, it's amazing, this song. Dry Your Eyes. Suffice to say, one of the best tracks on the LP. It's a masterpiece of a song. Now we get to the closing track. Semisonic reference. So it's called Empty Cans. Oh my word. This track is phenomenal. Robbie Williams reference. So there are two sides of the story in this track. The first half is an unhappy ending to the LP, where Mike Skinner is fighting a TV repairman in his flat. The second half of the track is Mike reconciling with his friends, and he finds his missing grand, or £1,000. So there are themes of reconciliation and remorse, definitely present here. I love the arc of the song. It really gels the album together well. It just, when you hear that track, you hear the album front to back, all the way through, and you hear that ending track, it fits it together really, really nicely. Excellent ending to the album. I prefer the second half of the song, but it's the best track on the LP, in my opinion. Music and lyrics on the album. So, garage and hip-hop styles. It's a UK twist on the genre. You could call it grime, perhaps. Introspective hip-hop is definitely what I chalk this up to be. The music and lyrics are on a par, and there's a cool concept for the album. Consistency. So there's a Mike Skinner interview with Beats One, where he said, "Every day like a musician is like a Friday night. Most people work during the week and they have the weekend as their time off, and that's just the way of things. But you know, there is a consistent feel as a musician of that kind of freewheeling, or you know, that kind of lifestyle where, in his words, it feels like a Friday night every day." So I think you kind of get a glimpse into that lifestyle on this album. You know, drugs, nights out, relationships, that sort of thing, in this sphere. On the whole, it's a consistent album with a cool concept that's brought together really well at the end. Style, as I mentioned, concept album. There's alternative hip-hop, electronica, garage influence. There's great sonic flow and cohesion on the whole, I would say. Impact. So it's included in 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die. Rolling Stone gave the album 3 stars. Dry Your Eyes, the single, entered the UK charts at #1 when it came out in 2004. And it's a well-regarded album on the whole. And Pop Matters said that Skinner is now in a class all of his own. Nobody else is making music like this. Potential. I think it could be regarded as a unique, interesting album, and Grand Don't Come For Free. It's up there with the Street's first album, Original Pirate Material. It's a great British hip-hop album, in my opinion, and it's a landmark album in that regard. It's a popular entry in the Street's discography. So my verdict on the Streets and Grand Don't Come For Free, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to like, share and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud for my music, Spotify for my playlists, and Letterboxd for my reviews and lists. With that I say, take it easy.